Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Trackheads. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Trackheads. So, today we are going over the Olympic Games, Olympic picks for the 100-meter hurdles for women. All right, so we're going over who's going to be getting top three, who are my dark horses, who is an athlete that's going to go in there and possibly snatch something. Is it going to be a world record? Is it going to be a national record? Like, what are we looking at here today? I'm just going to go through my picks and I'm going to give explanations a little later. I think that's the best way to kind of do it, right? So I might give some slight explanations in between. So first person I have is Masai Russell, right? Masai Russell, University of Kentucky graduate, runs for the United States, currently has the world leading time at 25. That's what I have coming in first. Why? Because, I think Masai Russell has been putting together an excellent race model and has been limiting the amount of mistakes that she's been making in comparison to previous years. Her biggest mistake is that she tends to have such a great start and approach and velocity to the hurdle that sometimes she hits the first hurdle or second hurdle or third hurdle and it messes up her transition into the race. She's someone that I've seen that, she does tremendously crazy things from like hurdle 5 to like hurdle 7 and 8. She's someone that I've never seen someone run top end speed into hurdles. And I think because she's so short, that she's able to kind of get away with it. A lot of people shuffle, like the men shuffle into their hurdles. These young ladies, if you're like 5'1" to like 5'4", you can really open up and literally like sprint into these hurdles. And she's someone that I'm seeing, I'm just like, my God, like the stuff that she does from hurdle like 7 to 10, it's crazy. And she's someone that has been really consistent in doing it. She ran that 12.2, looked great. Basically went unchallenged in terms of just getting first place in her hurdle races. She recently had another hurdle race where she didn't do too bad. I think she got like second or third or something like that. But I assume that she went back into training to preload for these Olympic trials. I think if she runs these Olympic Games anywhere close to how she ran the Olympic trials, she's going to win this. And I think it's not going to be, I think she's going to run like a 12-1. I think it's going to be damn near a world record. So definitely something to look forward to. I think who I have in second is Ackera Nugent. She's someone also that, killed it at the Olympic trials at her, in the Jamaican Olympic trials. She also has run 12.2. She's someone that really separates well in her races, especially after hurdle 5 and 6. Really hits a nice top end speed that a lot of people aren't able to even cover that move. I don't really have much explanation other than that. I think that, what's going to determine a lot of these runs, specifically with Ackera Nugent and Masai Russell, is really how they limit the amount of mistakes that they have. As long as they're not banging into hurdles, that they're staying super smooth in their runs, and they finish really well like they have been this past year, I think it's going to be a really quality run. I think Alaysha Johnson, I have her coming in third. So Alaysha Johnson is someone who's been really consistent this year. She's been on a media tear. I really like her gumption. I really like her mentality going into some of these runs. She's not going in there to get third place, though. I think it's just one of those races where it's so packed, it's so competitive that any of these women can really win it. And I think it's about momentum and it's about limiting mistakes. She's someone that I've been seeing that, she's been hitting her hurdle every once, here or there, but she's been able to stay with the likes of the Masai Russells, and she's been able to, capitalize on some of these races that a lot of people have made mistakes in. It was not expected for her to win and to medal, or excuse me, it wasn't expected for her to walk away the Olympic trials qualifying for the Olympics. And I think that she's in a momentum swing and she's in a mindset right now where it's just like, F it. If I can get second place overall to qualify for these Olympic trials, why can't I go to the Olympic Games and get gold? Why can't I go to the Olympic Games and get a bronze or silver? So I think that she's gonna, I think that she's in the position to possibly get third or win the whole thing. It really just depends. Her and Masai Russell were on a tear through the Olympic trials, and it was just something that I've never seen before in terms of hurdling. I've seen people go out, I've seen people hold their pace, but I've never seen many people accelerate in the middle of their run like that. It's really, really amazing to see. Some dark horses that I do have, because I don't have memory, but I don't have a memory bias. I do know who the Olympic champion is, Jasmine Camacho-Quinn. She's someone that's also been putting together solid 12-3 efforts. She's someone that could definitely hit the podium, but like I said, she's someone that is also a quality finisher. She just hasn't had the times behind her, in my personal opinion. And she's someone that I think is going to have to PR. Just like, a lot of these other athletes, she's someone that's going to have to PR and kind of be beyond herself in order to get on the podium. But I definitely think that, just like everybody else, just like the Daniel Williams, just like the Toby Amusans, who I also have as my dark horse, it's just about limiting mistakes. Jasmine Camacho-Quinn rarely touches her hurdle. She's really tall, probably like, 5'8", 5'9", 5'7", something like that. She doesn't touch her hurdle. I'm just curious about how those last two hurdles are going to be, and how she's going to navigate them while Masai Russell and Alaysha Johnson are still accelerating or limiting their deceleration all the way through the finish line. So I'm really quality to see that. I'm really interested to see the touchdown data and all those things. I don't have it with me because, I don't have it with me, but I'm really curious to see how the touchdown data is and how people are able to maintain their velocity through these hurdles, limit deceleration. Toby Amusans is someone who also runs for Nigeria, who's someone that I'm going to be looking at as well, because she's an awesome finisher, doesn't really make a lot of mistakes in her races, and is someone who, in those last, like, if she's second or third going to the sixth hurdle, she's someone that you usually see poke out and really starts to make her moves in those 7, 8, 9, 10 hurdles. So she's someone that I think it's gonna be hard to keep her off the medal stand. But I don't think that with the talent level that we have, I think she's gonna be right outside of the medals. But I could be wrong. Like I said, with the 100-meter hurdles, it's so hard. But that's my picks. I have Masai Russell, Ackera Nugent, and I have Alaysha Johnson. I do have, I think Devon Shelton is someone who, she's broken so many world records this year. She's been PRing left and right. I think she's someone that's going to be very important for it to be a fast race. If it's going to be a world record, if it's going to be one of those races where it's just like, damn, they damn near hit 11.9, Devon Shelton is definitely going to have to be in that race to push it forward. She's a hell of a starter to the first 6, 7, 8 hurdles. She's a beast. The question is, though, is she able to maintain that momentum? But is she going to be able to maintain that momentum for her personal benefit and also for it to be a world record or a fast race? It's going to be a finisher's race. So if she sets the pace and they go and get her, how fast is that race going to be? I definitely think it has the possibility to be up there. Can't forget about Daniel Williams, too. She's someone who snuck in there. Like I said, I have all these freaking dark horses. I really have 2 dark horses, but anyone can win this thing, to be honest. But like I said, my picks are Masai Russell, Ackera Nugent, and Alaysha Johnson. Let me know if my picks are tripping. Let me know if they're consistent. But I think that's a quality pick. So let me know in the comments below if you think that you have any better picks. What are your picks? Those are mine. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Trackers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.